Welcome. This is Chris from the Craps Couple. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Today we are going to do something a little different. We're going to use the Stearn 2.0, but we're going to couple it with a place bet on the 6 and 8. We're going to do an $18 bet on the 6. We're going to do an $18 bet on the 8, and we're going to use the Stearn 2.0 at the $15 level. If you haven't seen the Stearn 2.0, you can click up above on the right. There should be a banner that you can click on to learn a little bit about the Stearn 2.0 on the must-see series. So we're going to go $15 minimum bet on the don't. We're going to do an $18 6, $18 8. We're going to be on the come out roll. We're going to do 12 rounds, 12 shooters, and we're going to see how this works out. We got a $600 bankroll, and this is more of just what can it do for you at the table. This is some protection for our hot table, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to win some money on that don't. So let's see how this works out for us. Here we go, $15 bet on the don't, an 8 and a 6. We're going to be on the come out roll. So we now got an $18 8, $18 6, and I don't have the ladder because I'm going to do this just purely by memory of what I know the progression is going to be. This is a good thing to do, good thing to practice. You need to learn how to do this from memory when you're at the casino, okay? So here we go. First shooter, first roll. We're on that don't. 8 easy. So that's going to be a winner on the 8. So that's going to be a $21 winner on that 8. And what I'm also going to do is if I get that point, or if the point is a 6 or an 8, I'm going to move the 8 over to the 9. If it hits a 6, I'm going to move it over to the 5 and just rack the $3. So the point's 8. Here we go. Dice are out. 7 out. So that's going to be a winner on the don't. I forgot to rack that. It's going to be a $15 winner on that don't. We are going to delay the parlay as well. And this is going to be a $33 loser. So to make it easier, I'm going to actually pay $36 from here, right? Just like that. We're going to go ahead and give that to the banker. And we're going to go ahead and grab 3 more here to pay for that. All right, so we got a new shooter, new dice. We're coming out. $600 bankroll. There's a 6 hard, 33. That's going to be another $21 winner. And as I said before, we're going to move that over to the 5, just like that. Rack these 3, and the dice are out. And a hard 6, so that's going to be, I forgot to put that $15 out there for on the delay, the parlay. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to be a loss on that don't. I'm going to move that off. We're going to go back up to that's $18 6. And we're going to now be at the $20 level on that don't. Same shooter, same dice. Here we go. Dice route 10. 10 easy, 64. Point's going to be 10. And now we're just playing. 8. There's a $21 winner on that 8. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going for 2 hits, and then I'm going to go for I'm going to pick up another point. 8, $21. All right, so now we have hit our 2 collects. So it's another $21. We've got 2 collects now. Now we're going to that press mode. See what happens. Hard 4, 22. 22 hard. Yeah, so this is just something to give us a little bit of protection. Aces in both places, snake eyes on a long shooter. So it gets us in the game. 6. All right, so there's a $21 winner on that. And we're going to go ahead and pick up that 5. So we're going to rack 6 this time. And we're going to put a $15 5. And then we're going to go ahead and collect the next one, okay? 8, $21. We're going to collect that. So we're doing pretty good on this this right now. Get some more money there. 5, no field. So we're going to go ahead and press this one. It's going to be a $21 winner. Maybe we'll go ahead and pick up that 9. You know, you could very easily also press the 6 and the 8. I'm just going to pick up the inside numbers right now. Now we're going to collect. 6, $21. It's going to be a collect. So far, this is doing pretty good for a hot shooter. And this is the way it could happen at a table. Gives you an opportunity, 7 out. So that's going to be a winner on the don't right there. We're going to go ahead and leave that $36 out there. I'm going to go ahead and take 36 from my rack just to keep it simple. Probably should take 5s. Let me do that. Get rid of some of these 5s. So there's 35, 36. Go ahead and rack that or give that back to the dealer. It's going to be a loss of the dice. We're going to delay the parlay. I put this on the side right here just to make sure that I know what I'm going to delay. And we got to come out shooter. New dice. 9. Center field 9, 45. It's a 45. Going to go ahead and place that 9. And now we're going to put this out here. And because it pays 2 for every 3, we really need to get out there in an increment of 3, right? So we could do 21, and that's going to pay 14, okay? So we're going to go ahead, dice are out, look for 2 collects, 7 out, 7 out. So that's a loss on the $36 here, but it's a win here. So we're going to get 20 here, and we're going to get 14, which I'm going to give 15 and take 1. So we'll rack this, but because we did lose, we've got to now replace. There's 35. We got to replace our $36 out there on the 6 and the 8. And then we got to get back out here on the don't. We reset because that was a parlay. And we are going out for a new shooter, new dice. Here we go. We're on the come out. 7. And there's where it gets you. Right there is where it hurts. So that's a loss of this. And then it's also, we're going to go ahead and get there another $36 out to replace our 6 and our 8. So there's 25, 36. And we got to get back out here on our don't for 20 bucks. And that was a come out winner. It's the same dice, same shooter. 4, hard 4. Points 4. Dice route. So yeah, this is a little bit more difficult to play, at least to demonstrate, but it's not that difficult to play. All right, there's 1 win, 2 collects, and then we press. 6, there's another one. So that's already doing okay for us. I think the 6s and 8s are doing all right. I don't know if this is legitimately the best way to play, but I can tell you that this does give you a little bit of protection on the don't. All right, so there's 20. We got to replace that 36, so we're going to go ahead and put that. No, that's our delay the parlay. So let me do here 25, 35, 36. Now we're replaced on that 6 and the 8. It's a loss of the dice. New shooter. We're at our 5th round right now. Dice are out. 8 hard. Remember, we're on the come out roll. So that's going to be a $21 winner. So that's 1 collect. Going to move that over to the 9. Rack these 3. And I delayed that parlay. So we're now going to put this out here. This is similar. You need to have a combination of, or a multiplier of 6 in order to get your real odds. So I'm going to go ahead and add 4 1s to this, okay? This is what this is. It's going to give us a $20 win if we win. So just place that odds. It's on the delay the parlay, and there's a 7 out. So that's going to be a loss on our place bets, but we're going to get that parlay win here. So that's going to be 20 and 20. Go ahead and rack that. And that's a reset point. See, it's easy to keep up with a reset when you got the parlay. All right? It's easy to do that. So now I've got $36 out there on credit, so I need to go ahead and re-up. So there is 25, 35, 36. Back out there. New dice, new shooter. We're on to the next shooter. This is 6th round. And I got to get a $15 bet on that don't. Staying on that don't with this one. 9, center field 9, 45. So this is just give you an opportunity to also have some action. Also to have some action. There's 5. 41. And there's a 7 out. So that hurt us on those place bets. But we're betting on the 6, 7, and 8. So I mean, it's the three hottest numbers that could possibly be. Going to delay that parlay. Now we got to get another 36 out. Yeah, I'm doing it this way just so I can not have to deal with the chips down there. Whoops, I gave that's from the wrong chip stack. All right, there's from my chip stack. So $36. And that is the end of that shooter. We are now on to the 7th round. So we've had some quick shooters here. We've lost some money on that 6 and 8, I'm pretty sure, but we're still in the game. $600 bankroll. Hard, 10, 55. Point's going to be 10. And now we're going to put this out there, delay the parlay. Need an even number, so I'm going to add 5 to that. Put 20 on it. And dice route. Yo, 11. 11, yo. And an 8. There's a $21 winner on that 8. So that's a good one for us. Just like that. Rack that up. And dice route. 10. So there's a winner on that 10. So we lost our don't. And that was at the $15 level, even though we put the odds on there. So it's a winner. So we're going to that $20 level. And we're on the come out roll. Here we go. 9. Center field 9, 45. All right. So yeah, this is a way to play. 7 out. It works out until it doesn't. And we get a winner on that 7, but a loss on our place bets. So that's going to be another $35 from our pot here, or $36. Go ahead and put that back over to the banker, and that's going to be the end of that shooter. And we're on the come out. On the come out. 3 craps. So we didn't get to get our full profit on the delay the parlay because we delayed that. And that's one of the negatives on the delay the parlay. Of course, it ends up being a wash, I think, in the big scheme of things. So we're going to go back to that $15 level. So the don't by itself is doing great for us, but it doesn't always work like that. You can get some choppiness on the table. You know, it goes back and forth, pass, don't pass, pass, don't pass. It could do something like that and raise you up. Or somebody gets streaky on a pass line. This is just to give you a little bit of play outside of that. And a 7 out. So it's $15 on that, but it's a loss on the 6 and the 8. So right now the 6 and the 8s aren't doing so good for us. They're getting into our bankroll now. There's another $36 to re-up that 6 and that 8. And we got our $15 out there. And new shooter, new dice. Here we go. And 12 craps. So that's going to be a push. Doesn't do anything for our board or our bets. Now that does. That's going to be a $51 loser. So we're going to lose the 15. We're going to lose the 36. It's a $51 loser. So that's where it gets you. You get big losses there. It's supposed to be a $20 because we've got to go up. Oh, and it happens again. There's another $51 loser. So far, not good on this shooter. This shooter's getting us right now. And there's another one, another $51 loser. So we've had 3 back-to-back 7s. This is I'm glad this has happened because this is where this strategy is not good. And I'm forgetting to put this up. That was 3. So that would have been a loss here. Sorry. Wait. I'm paying 51. It wasn't 51. It should have been more. So on the other one, it would have been 56. And then it would have went to 61. So there's the 10 to compensate for that. Now I've got to go up to that $30 level and dice route. 9, center field 9, same shooter, same dice, because he has been, or she has been hitting it. 3 craps, that was a 3. It flipped over. Ace deuce. Another 3, repeat 3s. Repeating craps numbers. And a 7 out. So we got our 30 here, but we lost 36 there. We're going to delay that parlay. We're going to go ahead and re-up on those place bets. I'm playing this out. We're going to see how it works out. And there's 35, 36. New dice, new shooter. Here we go. So you see where it gets you. There's an 8, $21 winner. because we're always on. Just like that. And we delayed the parlay, so 30 is going to give you a chance to win 25. And we're going to move this over to that 9. So hopefully we can get some points here. 6. Hopefully it comes back around. That was a 6. It just flipped. That was actually a 51. So that's going to be another 21. So that's a collect. So we've collected twice. The next one we're going to actually put on the board. 9. Center field 9. That is going to be a $21 winner. We're going to go ahead after picking that up. We're going to pick up that 5 and dice route. 6, another 6. It's $21. We're going to collect that one. So we're collecting now. This is good. I needed this comeback right here. And a 9, center field 9. We're going to press that one. So on this one, I'm going to press all 3 numbers. So we're going to go up to 20, and we're going to go up to 24 here. And then we're going to rack that 5. And the next one we're going to collect. And a 7 out. All right, so that's going to be a $30 winner here and a $25, sorry, just a green chip, and a $25 winner there. So good hit on the Stearn, and we did okay on the place bets on that one. That's the way it happens sometimes. So we're going to go 15 here. We've got to get this squared away. So we'll go back to there, and this goes here. And now we just got to give $36 back to the bank. So there's 25, 35, 36, and we'll pull these 3 now that we've paid the bank. Pull these 3 to cap that 8. And we're going to be on back at that $15 level. We're at the 11th round. Shooter's out. 6. It's going to be a $21 winner. Winner on that 6. So 21 here. That's one of our collects. Going to move that over to the 5. It's pretty easy to do this strategy, but it's going to take a little bit of practice. But this, whether it works out or whether it doesn't, I don't know. It seemed like something I wanted to try because at the casino, you might be just a little bored sitting there at the don't. Hard 4. And the 6 and 8 gives you that chance. 3 craps, ace deuce. At the same time, you get to play the Stearn 2.0 pretty much incognito because you're getting paid on the place bets. And there's a 6. There's the point. So that's going to be a loss on the don't. We know that was 15, so we got to go to that 20. And we are on the come out, but we need to move this back over. So we're going to put that back on the 6 and dice are out. 11th round still. 6. Good thing. Don't forget to move that back to that 6 when you're out there. This will be our second collect on this shooter. So now we're going to start pressing. That's going to be the point. Move that over to the 5 and dice are out. 4. Little Joe, 31. 5. $21 winner. That is going to be a press. We're going to pick up that 9 and rack the 6. Oops. And dice route. 2 aces in both places. Snake eyes. And 7 out. 7 out. All right, so that's going to be $20 here. It's going to be a loss here. Well, we're going to go ahead and put 36 back out there and go ahead and re-up the 36 here, just like that. So we're paying the banker. That way I don't have to deal with place bet. We're in our last round here. We're going to delay this parlay. And here we go. Let's see what happens. What's going to happen here? And a 7 out, of course. A $51. No, that's a $56 loser. So I'm going to go ahead and just pay it here. 56. Just like that. We lost 20 on the pass line, or the don't. We lost 36 out there. Now we got to go up to that $25 level. And same shooter, same dice. We're going to play till a reset. 6. All right, that's going to be a $21 winner. We're going to move that over. That's our first win. Looking for 2. 6. Back on that 6. Let's see. Yep, that's right. All right, so that is a point hit. It's going to be a loss of that $25 $25 bet. Now we're going out there with 30. Same shooter, same dice. That's supposed to be on that 6. I'll move it in a minute. Hard 4. 4 is going to be the point. Just got to move over. And we are on that 6 again. And dice are out. We're going to play to a reset. 9, center field 9. We've collected once, I think. So we're looking for another collect before we start to press. 8, there's one of them. It's a $21 winner. And dice are out. Remember, we started with $600 bankroll. There's a 5. It's a 32. And we are trying to see if we can get this pressed up. All right, so that's going to be a 7 out. That's going to be a $30 winner here. We're going to delay that parlay. So I'm going to put it right there. We're at that $30 level. We are into overtime. Extra rounds, so to speak. I got to pay that 36 to get that 6 and 8 back out there. So that is going to take care of that. That's covered. And we're going with that next shooter. We're shooting for a reset here, y'all. So here we go. Dice are out. 8, $21 winner on that 8. We're just playing this out. Started with a $600 bankroll. We're going to see how much we lose. If we lose, $30 is out there now. We're on that. And I got to move that. And dice are out. 4. Hard 4. So we're looking for one more collect. 8. And there is the winner on the front line. That's a loser on our don't. So we're going to lose that 60. And we is at $30. So now we have to go to that $40 level. Just like that. And dice are out. 2 craps. That's going to be a winner on that 40 bucks. So there's a green, 3 red, delay that parlay. And dice are out. Hard 6. Hard 6. That's going to be a $21 winner. So I think that is 2 collects on this shooter. And that was a 6. So I did not move that correctly before, but that's okay. There we go. Dice are out. Next one's going to be a press. Hope we get there. Hope we get there. Oh, I delayed that parlay. So this is 45. We're going to go to 48. Okay, because that's divisible by 6. You're going to get paid 40 on that 48. 6, or you're going to just lose it. Just like that. All right, so now we're getting in those higher levels. Getting to that higher level on the ladder. We just lost a $45 level. So now we're going to that 60. It's supposed to be a $40. It wasn't $40. So now we're going up to that $60 level on that don't. And whether this was enough bankroll or not, I don't know, but we're going to play it out. 10. 10's the point. There we go. Easy 10. 6. There's 1. Wait a minute. This is the new shooter, so this is going to be a rack that dude. Actually, I think we can now press. So we're going to press that 5. Now we're collecting 6, $21. So we're going to collect that just like that. Dice are out. Another 6, 21. We're going to press that one. We're going to take that. We're going to go to the $21. You know, one of the things we could do is we could press the 6 or the 8, but let's go ahead and pick up that 9. You can make that choice if you wanted to. And the winner on that 10, a loser on our don't. So we are now at the $80 level. So we are definitely down. So I'm going to go ahead and cash one of these black chips in. We're going to get some green here. All right, we're at that $80 on that don't. So we had a very minimum bankroll for this strategy, but we're going to see how it plays out. Same shooter, same dice. 8 hard. It's a $21 winner. And that is going to be a collect. And we're going to move that. I think I'm going to go ahead and stay inside here. And we'll just bump this up. Bump all of them up. just like that, and rack the 2 extra, and dice her out. 4. Maybe I should have picked up that 4. 31. 5. All right, so we got 4 units out there. That's going to be a $28 winner. We're going to collect that one. And the next one we will press. 6. 6 is the winner, and that's going to be a $28 winner. Let me get some reds on that. We're going to press this up. What do you think? Should we pick up the 4? Maybe we'll pick up the 4 and press up the 5 and the 9. And dice her out. 8. 8 hard. So that's going to be a loser on the don't. $80 loser. We are up at that high level. We're at $120 on that don't now. All right, big bets here. All right, dice are out and we're on. 9, center field 9. It's a lot of risk on, I know. 9 is going to pay 5 times 7. We're going to get 35. We're going to go ahead and collect that. I'm going to move this over and put this at the $24 level. And yeah, here we go. Dice are out. 7 out. Okay, so that's 120. That's one of them. So we got to get our delay the parlay. So there's a $120 winner here. So we've got to now take this and get our $36 back up. We're shooting for a reset. So there's 35, 36. That's going to take this down to 18. And this one's going to go to 18. Put all this over here. So we're going for a reset. That's a loss of the dice. We delayed the parlay. So we're going to another extra round. Here we go. We're on. Dice are out. 9. Back on that 9, center field 9. We delayed the parlay. We got 120. 120 is going to be 100. Let's see. 60 is 40. 120 is going to be 80. All right. So we're going to get paid 80 if they get that 7. But it's back on that 9. Back on the 9. So that's going to be a loss. Big loss for us on that. So that's a $240 loss. Now we got to go up to that $180 level now. This is where you're going basically all in on the don't. And this is the reason I do the 1-2 shift sometimes, because when it gets streaky like this, it can be a problem. So this 100 right here, I'll just go ahead and put it here. Go ahead and get a black chip. And we got to get 180. So there's 175, 180, just like that. And we are coming out. Come out, roll. 12 craps. It's going to be a push. So we got $180 on that don't. 9, back on that 9, center field 9. And dice are out. Look at that, guys. Back on the 9. That's going to be a loss. $180. We are done. We are done. This is where you just say, you know what? It's happened. Pull me down. I am done for today because it has been a bad day. So we went all in on our don't pass, and we didn't get a whole lot of protection from the 6 and 8, but we're not walking away broke. We are walking away with something. Not much. Not much at all. So we got 50, we got 70, we got 90, 95, 100, 105, 108. So we had a $492 loss in that session. And that's the way it can go sometimes. That's how the table can sometimes get streaky. That's where I'm looking for that 1-2 shift. But I was going to see this time if that 6 and 8 would give us some protection to a streak that went bad for the don't. It did give us a little bit of protection, but it didn't give us enough that we didn't come out a loser. And that's the bottom line. We lost $500. So anyway, If you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button. It happens like this sometimes on the don't. It happens sometimes like this on the Stearn 2.0. That's the reason sometimes the streaks can get you on the don't pass, and that's the reason for the 1-2 shift. And we'll continue to try different strategies like that. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you back next time. See ya.